50 years, a local nonprofit has found a way to bring people and resources together to meet our neighbors' needs through Community Foundation of East Central Illinois. And Angie Hatfield-Marker, President and CEO, is here. So, Angie, I'm going to have to tell you, for an organization that's been around for 50 years here in the community, I'm a little embarrassed to not really be familiar with the work that you're doing, but you're all about supporting philanthropy. How?
We absolutely are. So we work with donors who have passions, who want to set up funds to support their favorite local nonprofits.
And how do you do that?
It's a good question. 50 years ago, there was a group of community members who really wanted to endow the community. So each of them threw in a couple $100s. I think it totaled $1,300 at the time in 1972. And they invested those funds, and they've grown over time, and more community members have contributed to our organization, and I'm proud to say our assets have grown and it reached almost $32 million.
That is crazy. And then you help these people decide where their funds are going to go.
So our donors tell us which nonprofits or which special interests they want to support, and we take the earnings on those assets and we provide grants and scholarships to local nonprofits in East Central Illinois.
How do you help people decide where their funds should go? Like, is there a survey you take, or do you kind of just like have a conversation and feel them out?
Absolutely, it's all conversations, and most of the time folks come to us and they know they have their favorite nonprofits, they have their favorite special interests, whether it's the arts or human service organizations, or you know, you name it, we're able to find a way to help them be charitable.
Do you feel like, since we've been living in a pandemic the last 2 years, do you feel like people are more charitable now than before COVID, or has it kind of been tougher?
I think locally we're so lucky. We live in such a generous community, and there are so many people in East Central Illinois who've just stepped up and wanted to help, right? And this is an easy way to do that, by helping local nonprofits who are helping really those most affected by the pandemic.
Now, you encourage unrestricted endowments. I'm not sure what that means.
Right, so we have a couple of different types of endowments. Like you mentioned, unrestricted endowments. We use those for a couple different granting cycles throughout the year, and those funds are distributed to nonprofits based upon what the greatest need is at the time.
Okay, now you've also got coming up something a little different. We're going to switch gears here. Board Boot Camp.
We do.
What is Board Boot Camp?
We operate the Center for Nonprofit Excellence. So part of the work that we do is we work really closely with the nonprofit partners that we grant to, ensuring that their staff and their boards have all the resources and support they need to function. So we offer quarterly board boot camps, and our first boot camp is in February, and we're going to talk about the importance of building a diverse board that works.
And you're not in competition with these nonprofits?
Absolutely not. We do not want to compete with the nonprofits that we partner with. So we're really looking for long-term, perpetual support through endowments, so that donors who are giving today end up giving perpetually.
Okay, and 50 years, yep. That's a big milestone, years. So I'm sure you've got some fun things planned to celebrate.
We do. So we have a long, rich history of really great trustees on our board that we're going to celebrate, really fantastic, generous donors that we're going to celebrate, and then certainly the nonprofits that we work so closely with. We're going to celebrate all the impact that they've made locally over the course of the next year.
Well, is there anything else you feel like people really need to know about the Community Foundation of East Central Illinois that we haven't touched on?
Yeah, I'd love for everyone to take a trip to our website, www.cfeci.org, and they can read all about us and the good work that we're doing locally.
All right, and we will be happy to share that website that you were just seeing there on the screen on our website, sayliving.tv. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
And exciting things. So if you are, maybe you've been entrusted with a little extra money and you want to give back to the community, Angie, here's your girl to help you figure out just exactly where that will do the best good here in the community. We appreciate you all being here today.
Thanks, Heather.